Hello YouTube, Marielle here. Today I would like to talk about my feelings about defeat, or the reality of what it means in my life to be defeated, and what I think about it really. The word defeat is a very, very difficult one. To be defeated, it means that you have to be in a competition, right? It means that you have to be a participant of some situation. And it also means that you have to be a willing participant of that situation, which also entails that in order to be a willing participant, it means that you understand the rules of engagement of that situation. So which means that you know what you're getting yourself into. Well, real life situation is that, like me, if you are involved with a psychopath, a covert narcissist, somebody with extreme pathological personality disorder, who is highly functioning, it actually means that you have no idea most of the time what you signed up for. And it's extremely difficult to wake up one day and realize that you've actually been part of a game and you've lost. Understand when I say lost, I am talking about what our society would use to describe a loser. I mean, it's not hard to understand. This is how society functions, and it kind of makes sense as well. And for this, you have to, it's all about looking at a person, the profile almost of the life of an individual, especially somebody at my age. You have your achievements, which are, let's say, the academics, from school and all of that, those early years. And then there are your relationships when it comes to intimate relationships. And then there are your direct family, if there is such a thing, if you have children. And then there is the finances, the financial side of things. And then there is the group of people around you, friendships and friendship. Now, when you take somebody like me and you start making stock of an entire adult life and you put all of that together and you come up empty, it's hard. And there is no amount of self-encouragement or self-propping up, of whatever that can lessen, make this pill go down any smoother. It's a hard one to swallow. It really is a hard one to swallow. And the day that reality dawns, like it did on me, I had no choice but to look around and see if I had lost, if I was defeated, well, who was the winner? And the winner is my husband. Because every single one of those things that I don't have, he has secured that for himself in every way. In every way. It doesn't even matter the way he got around to secure those things. The fact of the matter is, he has got all of those things that society say makes you successful in life, makes you recognizable as a proper contributor of society and part of society and a good person, or a good functioning person. So for me, there is none of that. You can take this situation in a very different way. Today, as I stand, I can go to the bank and try to take a loan. Now, do you think they'll give me a loan? Do you think that telling them that my 25 years of loyalty, my 25 years of nurturing, my 25 years of cleaning, or my 25 years of whatever, it's gonna make them change their mind and give me a loan? But they'll give one to my wolf. Because the bank manager will ask me over and over and over, what have you done? What are your credentials? What's your experience? And cleaning house and cooking and it's just not gonna cut it. That is the reality of life. And by all means, I am a loser. And I have been defeated. Fair and square. No, not fairly, but still, you get what I'm trying to say here. I am not afraid to admit and to face that reality. It is what it is. I hope there's still plenty of life left in me. I hope I have more than 10 years, hopefully even more than 20 years ahead of me, to change that script, to flip that script. I hope. Well, since I don't have a glass bowl, and even if I did have a glass bowl, I don't have the gift to look into it. So I just don't know what's waiting for me. But in the meantime, what's important to me is admitting my defeat. And I'm going to explain why. I don't want my intentions for admitting my own defeat is not to wallow in it. It's not to beat myself up. It's not to self-sabotage. Not at all. the way I see things, it's like, for me, admitting my defeat is extreme. It has an extreme importance to me, because because I feel like if I don't admit my defeat, I just don't see how else I can make sure this situation is not going to be repeated in my life again, even with a different person, a different environment, and a set of different circumstances. I don't know if the next word I'm going to use is absolutely correct, but what I'm also trying to say is that my acceptance of defeat is almost strategic, and part of the process of moving on